Okay, welcome back to WorldCupPreview.com. We're ready to preview Group E now.
Which consists of Netherlands, Japan, Cameroon and Denmark.
Right, interesting group, very colourful group, all different colours.
Different cultures. Yeah, it's a very interesting group. For me, overall, I just see three teams battling for second spot. Netherlands looks like they're just way ahead of the other teams in terms of skill and ability.
Yeah.
And the other three are just battling for second spot.
That's right.
But we'll go through each team first, and then we'll let you know,
Sure.
inform you of our opinions on who we're going through.
Sure.
Let's move on to the final team of this group, which is Japan.
The Blue Samurai. Takahashi Okada, who is the coach, says he wants to make the semi-finals. What do you think about that, Martin?
When I heard that first time, I was thinking, it's crazy. I mean, he's unrealistic. He's, I don't know.
Well,
I
they're the only.
no idea what he's on. But
They're the only team in this World Cup, and I'm surprised France haven't done it yet, but the only team in this World Cup who've actually got their people and got a petition and sent it to the Japanese FA to actually
remove the coach.
They don't like him. The Netherlands, I'm not sure why they haven't done that for France yet, but it's a lofty ambition, and for a person that's not popular, well, if he does it, then he's going to be popular. But if
he'll
he,
become.
I guess he's got nothing to lose. I guess
He'll become national hero. If he does, and he gets knocked out in group stage with 0 points and 0 goals. Then it's better that he doesn't go back to Japan.
Yeah,
he just stays in South Africa.
Goes without saying, just like Korea, terrible record overseas. Have they won their first game overseas yet?
I don't think so. No, they didn't. They haven't won a single game overseas.
They haven't won a game overseas.
And in terms of World Cups, yes, they have. This is only the fourth time they qualify. So it's going to be really hard for them. So very difficult. Despite, in terms of players, they are still very dependent on Nakamura.
Yeah, and he's sort of gone past his peak at Celtic now. He's
in Japan now.
They love the set pieces. They're technically very good, but no out-and-out striker. This has been a big criticism. What was it? They had that guy before. I think it was Nakata or something. Inamoto. Yeah, those guys back in the day, they're not there anymore.
No.
And who's that guy that used to play for Honda? Yeah, he's not too bad. But that guy that used to play for Frankfurt, I forgot his name, but he was another one. He was in the last Asian Cup as well. He was another good striker. But now the goals, where are they coming from? I'm just trying to figure out. They don't have a single out-and-out striker. They're very good technically with the ball, but it's funny. They'll have the ball, but you get the feeling they don't know what to do with it. They're just playing it around and going. Unless you give it to Nakamura, they don't know how to pick that pass. They're very solid, but I don't think they're good enough for the rest of the teams in this group.
Yeah, well, overall they're very dependent on Nakamura. So, and most of the team are based in Japan. They're playing in J-League. So, J-League, it's not a bad standard, but whether it's up there, whether we give the players enough ability and intelligence to compete in the top level in the World Cup remains to be seen. During 2006, they lost. They got 1 point actually during 2006, but they did pretty bad for their own standards. So,
they've been given a few tough groups, to be honest, and to be quite frank, the group that they got in their home World Cup wasn't that great. So they really need to step it up against the bigger teams. They had Brazil, Australia, Croatia last time. They couldn't handle it, and then as compared to Tunisia, Russia, and Belgium, and home support, you're not going to get that all the time, and you got to really handle it. And if you're going to get past, and obviously it's a big concern for Asian football as well, because there was a big bang in 2002, and then technically no Asian teams made the second round last time, technically, because Australia was Oceania.
Yep.
And now it's not looking that great. I did tip Korea to go through in Group B, but anyway.
We shall see what happens.
We'll see what happens there.